Attention is the currency of God. And what I mean by that is this. When we're talking about currency, I need you to understand something. There's two particular routes that you can go when it comes to your attention. As I said to you, attention is the beginning point of vibration. Vibration is preceded by attention. Vibration, when it gains energetic momentum, becomes a frequency. And frequency is the immaterialized version of reality. Every frequency must become a reality, and every reality is a frequency. So if we begin to see these chain of events that lead to the materialization of reality from a point of attention being the starting point, number one, it is important to understand where you are either investing. A decrease in attention span essentially minimizes the ability for you to pour energy into anything that is worth meaning in your life. Anything that requires a particular meaning of life requires a certain level of attention. Through a decrease of your attention span, you actually minimize your ability to pour into the aspects of your life that have particular meaning. And this goes from anywhere from social media to movies, even movies that are curated with the intention that the viewer is actually going to be on their phone while they're watching the film. Whether you realize this or not, from Silicon Valley to all of these other corporations, people are quite literally thinking, how can we capture people's attention? Not only how can we capture their attention, let's continuously attention is actually a tool that you don't realize is being used against you. And I don't mean by the matrix, I actually mean by your old frequency. Because if your old frequency has the capability of being able to sway your attention, then it will take you on a detour straight back to your old frequency, which ultimately will put you back into your old reality. And whether you realize this or not, you're actually making mistakes that you're even unaware of. And the whole point of this game is about understanding that in the same way that a ship that has holes will eventually begin to sink, we're filling all the holes possible. When we're talking about currency, I need you to understand something. There's two particular routes that you can go when it comes to your attention. Vibration is preceded by attention. Your parents have more power over your reality than God. They've had as many chances, the most chances, to impress and program your subconscious mind. And whatever is in your subconscious mind will be in your reality. I repeat, whatever is in your subconscious mind will be in your reality. And because your parents have had the most access and the most chances and the most accessibility to your subconscious mind, they have either done the most damage or helped you the most. But I need you to understand this. You've been operating on fuel for most of your life that can only take you up to a certain point. And until we have the ability to transmute that dark into light, the negative experiences that if your parents abused you, then you're going to feel like the world is consistently abusing you. If your parents took advantage of you, then you're going to feel like everything in your reality is something that's a reflection of you being taken advantage of. And I truly do need you to gain the ability to analyze yourself and actually look back on your childhood. You keep asking me, what's the best book to read? The best book to read is the chapters of your life. That's a bar, write that down. Specifically, of course, the previous chapters of your life. Because the more time that you actually spend centralizing attention to the way that you're actually cultivated, the more that this is going to make sense to you. Because through each one of these particular things, no matter how they treated you, is always going to be one focal pattern, like I said. If your parents